Hi everyone, Nicholas Lee here and welcome to level 2 of the objection killer formula. Like I've said, I've got 5 layers, 5 level of mastery of objections, and I would wish that you go through each of them, and to be honest, I would prefer you go straight to level 4 and 5. But I understand some of you want a quick win, you want to learn something quick right now that you can use in your everyday conversations, your sales calls, and maybe close 1 or 2 more deals, okay, which is perfect. That's how I started, that's how I've learned, and that's how I've grown my skills. So right now, I don't know if I'm giving you too much, but do take it as you get better and ask me questions, okay? Now, level 1 I've shared with you is a simple framework called the VAC method, and that's the first method I learned from one of my mentors, which allowed me to really understand the importance of agreeing, validating the prospect's objections so they are open to listen to you. Understanding this allowed me to really master the next level and the next level of objection handling. Today I have something really powerful that I'm about to share with you, and this is me collecting all of the objection quote unquote scripts that I have learned, that I have collected throughout the years, 8 years of doing this, from some of the best sales trainers, coaches, sales people all over the world. And you're lucky enough, I'm including all of that for you in this training today. Right now there are 18 key objections that tend to come the most. With the help of Claude.ai. By the way, if you're not using Claude, do find ways to use it. It's such a powerful AI tool. I've been able to create something magical. It's putting everything together, all of those 8 objections, and for each of them I have a script, which means what do they say, what do you say next, and it goes into like a script for an actor, okay? And I have to say that's one of the ways I learn my objection. It's like what we call word tracks. If you can learn some word tracks when you know it by heart, and like some of you who have done my duty to sell challenge, I call it the 2+2 theory, where if I say to you guys what is 2+2, your brain just has to come up with the number 4. It's a bit like learning your tables. If I say 2 times 2, 5 times 5, 2 times 3, your brain just comes up with the answers instantly. This is how my brain works right now regarding all of those objections. And this is why I'm so confident with anything that someone can throw at me, right? Because I have those ready-made scripts in my brain that I have been training and that are there as a 2+2 level. But like I said, I don't really like them as much because they tend to be very scripted, very manipulative in a way. But I think it's a good way to start, because if you don't know what to say, you don't know what to say. Okay? So with those, figure out which one you are having the most and start to learn them. Okay? And the method that Claude.ai has turned them into are brilliant. So I'm going to go and show you right now how it looks and how you can access it and how you can make the most out of it. Okay, that's why I'm calling this level structure, because each of those objections has a structured manner into how you are handling it. Hopefully, with the way it's also explained, you will understand what you're trying to achieve between the lines, and that will give you more clarity as to how you can handle objections going forward. But again, that's just the level 2. Level 3, level 4, level 5 will give you even a deeper understanding, which will then allow you to not even need a script and be looking forward for people to throw their objections at you, because you will always know how to handle them, or at least allow you to close more deals, but also choose the right people to work with. Okay, because that's one of the key principles I like to teach. You don't need to work with everyone, guys. You want to push the ones that will be annoying clients, disrespectful clients, clients who will cause more trouble. They will eventually cost you more money than the money you're going to be making from them. Okay, so that's one key thing I want you to learn from sales as well. Now let's go into it. Let me show you what you're going to get. So as you get into, let me open it again. As you get into my community, okay, you will be able to access my classroom. All right, and this is how I see it, but you should see it like this. And by the time you look at this training, most likely there will be more of them coming through. But you click on the objection killer formula. As you can see, the VAC method is there, the objection blueprint, the playbook is there. The video I'm doing right now will be here. And if you go below, there's this link here. Click here to access the objection playbook. Click on it. And this is something absolutely amazing. Okay, so as you can see, you can even search what playbook or what objections you're getting, but it's broken down into objections regarding your credibility, or the credibility of the system, the products, the service you're selling. Because remember, I used to sell other people's products, not my own. So people did not me. There was no reason for them to trust me, because my name was not even on the box. So those things are really helpful. As you can see, it even puts it into doubt, certainty. All right, and then here you get the full script as to what you should do and where you take it from there. You can have flashcards if you want to learn them, but here is the thing I would suggest you spend the most time with, which is understand the principle, understand what we're trying to achieve, and that's how you're going to get a lot better, a lot quicker with this. Okay, now as you're practicing it, give yourself some marks, right? If you see you're getting better, just give yourself some stars. Okay, but I'll leave it to 0 for now, right? As you can see, there will be, I don't know if this system would work for me. This is because the prospect is doubtful of their own abilities. Okay, this one says this sounds too good to be true. Right, that could be about doubt around your system, around the method, doubts about you as well. Okay, so again, look through that. So go through all of it. Then you've got the price, you've got authority, you've got process issues or objections around processes. You've got one where people are stalling. Okay, and like I said, the one about the need to think about it, that could mean so many different things. And this is why I don't really like scripts, because when people are learning those scripts, they are stuck with thinking that it could mean only something when it could mean so many different things. Okay, and this is why I'm going to teach you in level 3, level 4, level 5 other ways of looking at objection handling, so that at some level you will get it to a deeper level where you don't need scripts, you don't need lines, and any objections that comes to you, you will know how to handle. Okay, then you've got the timing. Some people think now is not the right time. I've given you an example earlier, but this one is really solid as well. Okay, using this structure and understanding the principle. Okay, past experience, they've tried other methods, maybe they got scammed, maybe they failed, so that can help. Comparison, maybe they're looking at you compared to other companies out there. Okay, some people, they may have already used your low ticket offer, and now you're offering them a high ticket, and they are still not sure whether they want to work with you or they want to still just use and go through the digital version of it. Okay, so that's another great script to learn depending on what you're selling. And this one goes into the consequence, okay, which I cover quite a bit in the anti-script closing system. You've got the ambition, you've got the emotion. Okay, this one is about fear, which is a big one. All right, this one I would have revived a number of deals just because I knew how to handle the fear objection. I'll actually go in more detail on the next level of the objection handling formula, methods, right? So go through those, okay? So hopefully that's helpful, but go through this. I will most likely have a post below so you can comment as to whether you found it helpful, anything you would want me to share more around this, any questions you may have, okay? And yeah, so hopefully all of those different levels are giving you more clarity about how to handle objections. My goal is to hit objections from different angles, but different layers and different level of mastery to get you to a point where you're never ever scared of objections. Because objections at the end of the day are resistance, and resistance is a good thing. If you go to the gym and you want to put on muscles, you will get some resistance. Once you get past those resistance levels, you grow, your muscles grow. So changing your mindset, changing how you think of objections will go a long way for you to master this skill. Okay? But as we know, all of those different parts are part of the skill, part of the game. Master the game, master the skills, you will take yourself to the next level. Okay? So that's it from me. Very short video here. I don't think I have more to say. You just need to go through this and choose the ones that come up the most or learn all of them. If I were you, this is what I did, by the way. I did learn every single one of those until it became a 2 + 2 in my brain. And therefore, that's why you could throw at me any types of objections. I will enjoy resolving them. Not because I'm special, but because I've learned the different ways of handling them. So any objection you throw at me, I've got 5 ways that I can handle them, meaning I can handle them a few different ways. Based on the response I get, the answers I get, I can always choose where I want to go. Okay? So power, mastery comes from the ability to work with anything that comes at you. However, you do need to drill some of the points, some of the ideas, some of the scripts, some of the words and word tracks until it becomes second nature to you. Okay? Alright guys, so that's it from me. As usual, please share whatever you're learning. Let me share with you what you do. You go to this, find the community. You come here and you post anything that you've learned today, you've won, and then you can choose the category here. Okay. The usual, if you want to figure out whether a group coaching or one-on-one would make sense to you, where you get more touch points with me, where I can really give you specific things that you would want to learn based on where you are on your journey, because everyone has different experiences, different level of mastery, of sales, of objection handling, of going deeper, building more rapport with people, and also their mindset themselves that can help them close more deals faster and feel great about it. All right, that's it from me, guys. Looking forward for you to access all of these amazing resources and tools, and I'll speak to you later.